Welcome back to Farm and Hammer, everyone. I'm out here checking on these guys, and they're being troublemakers as usual. They flipped over their water as soon as I came over here. That is currently in the works. I have ordered some nipple waters, and we are going to build just a little automatic watering tank for them, just so they won't be able to flip it over and roll in it and all that. They've been in here for about 4 days now, I guess. And you guys, there's some beans they didn't eat. We just spread them around. Hopefully they'll sprout. This is where they're, hey, now they're trying to eat my foot. So this, if you guys remember from the last video, this all looked like this, and they have completely demolished it, which I guess is okay. And they've definitely done some damage on this little paddock here. But from what I can tell, it's not actually that bad, because if you come over here to where they were about a week ago now, they did the same kind of damage to this place. If you look really closely, we've got a lot of stuff coming up. Sure, it may be weeds, but there is stuff regrowing, and we've also got some wheat and stuff thrown out here as well. So hopefully that'll start growing again. An even better example, which is right here, this was all a big strip of hay that had killed all the grass underneath, and they flipped it over, did what pigs do, and I don't know if you can see, but we got some more green coming up here. There's also some clover. I'm hoping a lot of this little stuff is clover, but pretty much everywhere where they've rooted, it's all regrowing, and so we definitely haven't compacted the soil too much. You can see there, stuff's regrowing as well. So anyway, the experiment with the pigs is going quite well so far. Hopefully they will do the same kind of damage to all the vegetation in the woods, because that stuff is so thick it's hard to even walk in there. But before I go, I did want to give them a little treat. These are just the tops of strawberries, and fresh strawberries we went and picked, or at least my family went and picked. I was working, but and then if you want to make strawberry pie or whatever, cut off the stems, cut off any rotten spots, and there they go. I probably should have spread them out, given them some in different bowls, but too late now. Anyway, I'm gonna let them finish off the strawberries, and I'm gonna get on with the day. And if you guys remember, we got all that free food in all those buckets, and just thought I'd let you know I picked up a few more. These came from the same guy, same place, same family. They actually reordered some new food storage, so this is all just their old stuff. Still 20 years old, and I'm guessing it's still good. This is a new one, cocoa mix. ABC soup mix, the pigs loved that. Germaid. Oat groats, that'll be good. Pig feed. There's a brown sugar in the very back. That one I don't know if I'll feed it to the pigs or not. Got some more small red beans. Some soft wheat. And then some yellow popcorn. So anyway, all this stuff of course will be added to the pig feed, and the stuff I don't feed the pigs, may try planting it, like the oats and wheat and things like that. Anyway, I gotta unload all this stuff and get it into the barn. And after last week's video, there seemed to be a lot of concern about whether or not the bull I used on the heifers was any good. And we did get him separated. He is now in the bullpen with a couple other ones. And there he is. And yes, he was tested when we bought him. We bought him a little over a year and a half ago, I guess. And he was semen and trick tested, all came out fine. And we had his first group of calves this spring. And out of the 14 that were pregnant, all 14 had calves. So that turned out well. 14 out of 15 that he was with, that could have been the other heifer's fault as well. So anyway, 14 out of 15, we'd say, we're guessing he's still good. He was also put in with my dad's heifers, and most of my dad's heifers came out bred too. So I believe it was just my heifers that were the issue. There's one of our terminal Hereford bulls. He throws a medium to large birth weight, and he has some really monster calves, so they grow really well. But because maybe it possibly could be the bull's fault. Could be, he may have just been too lazy or tired, who knows. Because that is a possibility, next, if I do end up keeping the heifers, because as a lot of you guys mentioned, the cattle market is terrible right now. If I would sell these heifers right now, I'd be lucky if they brought, you know, 80 cents per pound, which is terrible, and at that point I wouldn't hardly be making any money at all. So if for some reason I do decide to breed them again or try it again, I will be using this bull, and this is our proven heifer bull. He's a little narrower, he's taller framed, but he throws, you know, 65-pound calves all day long. So calves come out easy, they're skinny and small, and they have a lot of frame. Like I said, he has a lot of frame, and so most heifer bulls, you know, they throw tiny calves and it takes the calves a lot longer to grow. For some reason his don't, and he still throws smaller calves. So we're really happy with him. He's getting up there. He's 4.5 or 5 years old now, but we know he's proven. He's bred, I don't know, over 80 heifers for us in the past. And the second year we had him, we put him in with 40 heifers, and he bred every single one of them. There was not a one that came out open, and so we know he's good, and he's been our heifer bull for a while now. So if I do end up trying to breed mine again, this will be the bull I'll be using on him. He does have a little more flies than the other cows, so that may be something to look into. It is that season now, flies are coming out. So for all of you wondering about the bulls, yes, they are all still bulls. They have not been banded or castrated. They are currently still bulls, and the reason for that is weaning is a super stressful time for calves, whether it's bottle calves or actual calves on a cow. So when they're getting weaned, it's super stressful, and then if you add in being banded and getting vaccines and shots and all that, just makes it even worse. And for young calves like this, you want to minimize stress as much as possible, and so I'll wait a while till all of these are really comfortable and done with the whole weaning process and really enjoying feed and grass before I add in another stress factor. So far I'm pretty happy with all their growth. This red one here, red and white, he's the one that's really not doing as well. I don't know if it's, I don't know. I may have to pull him out and keep feeding him milk. I don't know, but every calf is different. So, like I said, all these older ones here, I'm really happy with how they're doing and how they're growing. So, I'll be kicking another group out to pasture soon. They'll still be on milk. They won't be weaned yet, but I want to get them out of the barn because it's just getting too warm in there and there's flies and all that. So they're going to be out to pasture soon. More videos on these guys to come. Thank you for watching. Hope you enjoyed this one, and I will see you all next time.